Multiple choice questions on applied mechanics number 1. Question 1. The center of gravity of a triangle is at the point where 3 a. medians of the triangle meet. b. perpendicular bisectors of the sides of the triangle meet. c. bisectors of the angle of the triangle meet. d. none of these.
The correct answer is option A. Medians of the triangle meet.
Question 2. The forces which meet at one point and have their lines of action in different planes are called a. coplanar non-concurrent forces. b. non-coplanar concurrent forces. c. non-coplanar non-current forces. d. intersecting forces. e. none of these.
The correct answer is option B. Non-coplanar concurrent forces.
Question 3. At a given instant ship A is traveling at 6 km per hour due east and ship B is traveling at 8 km per hour due north. The velocity of B relative to A is a. 7 km per hour. b. 2 km per hour. c. 1 km per hour. d. 10 km per hour. e. 14 km per hour.
The correct answer is option D. 10 km per hour.
Question 4. The equation of motion of a particle starting from rest along a straight line is x equals t3 to 3t2 plus 5. The ratio of the accelerations after 5 seconds and 3 seconds will be a. 2 b. 3 c. 4 d. 5.
The correct answer is option A. 2.
Question 5. The locus of the instantaneous center of a moving rigid body is a. straight line. b. involute. c. centroid. d. spiral.
The correct answer is option C. centroid.
Question 6. A projectile is thrown at an angle to the horizontal with velocity v. It will have the maximum centripetal acceleration a. at the start. b. at the top of the trajectory. c. as it strikes the ground. d. elsewhere.
The correct answer is option A. at the start.
Question 7. If a body moves in such a way that its velocity increases by equal amount in equal intervals of time, it is said to be moving with a. a uniform retardation. b. a uniform acceleration. c. a variable acceleration. d. a variable retardation. e. none of these.
The correct answer is option C. A variable acceleration.
Question 8. If the gravitational acceleration at any place is doubled, the weight of a body will a. be reduced to half. b. be doubled. c. not be affected. d. none of these.
The correct answer is option B. Be doubled.
Question 9. A cable loaded with 0.5 ton per horizontal meter span is stretched between supports in the same horizontal line 400 meters apart. If central dip is 20 meters, the minimum tension in the cable will be A. 200 tons at the center. B. 500 tons at the center. C. 200 tons at the right support. D. 200 tons at the left support.
The correct answer is option B, 500 tons at the center.
Question 10. The law of Polygon of forces states that A. If a polygon representing the forces acting at point in a body is closed, the forces are in equilibrium. B. If forces acting on a point can be represented in magnitude and direction by the sides of a polygon taken in order, then the resultant of the forces will be represented in magnitude and direction by the closing side of the polygon. C. If forces acting on a point can be represented of a polygon taken in order, their sides of a polygon taken in order, their resultant will be represented in magnitude and direction by the closing side of the polygon, taken in opposite order. D. If forces acting on a point can be represented in magnitude and direction by the sides of a polygon in order, the forces are in equilibrium.
The correct answer is option C. If forces acting on a point can be represented of a polygon taken in order, their sides of a polygon taken in order, their resultant will be represented in magnitude and direction by the closing side of the polygon, taken in opposite order.
Question 11. Parallelogram Law of Forces states, if two forces acting simultaneously on a particle be represented in magnitude and direction by two adjacent sides of a parallelogram, their resultant may be represented in magnitude and direction by A. its longer side. B. its shorter side. C. the diagonal of the parallelogram which does not pass through the point of intersection of the forces. D. the diagonal of the parallelogram which passes through the point of intersection of the forces. E. half the sum of the diagonals.
The correct answer is option D, the diagonal of the parallelogram which passes through the point of intersection of the forces.
Question 12. Which one of the following statements is true? A. The tangent of the angle of friction is equal to coefficient of friction. B. The angle of repose is equal to angle of friction. C. The tangent of the angle of repose is equal to coefficient of friction. D. All the above.
The correct answer is option D, all the above.
Question 13. The product of mass and velocity of a moving a body is called A. Moment. B. Momentum. C. Power. D. Impulse.
The correct answer is option B, momentum.
Question 14. Engineers' units of force is A. Newton in absolute units. B. Dyne in absolute units. C. Newton and dyne in absolute units. D. All the above.
The correct answer is option A, Newton in absolute units.
Question 15. Joule is the unit of A. Work. B. Force. C. Power. D. Torque. E. None of these.
The correct answer is option A, work.
Question 16. The maximum velocity of a body vibrating with a simple harmonic motion of amplitude 150 mm and frequency 2 vibrations per second, is A. 188.5 meters per second. B. 18.85 meters per second. C. 1.885 meters per second. D. 0.18845 meters per second.
The correct answer is option C, 1.885 meters per second.
Question 17. The masses of two balls are in the ratio of 2:1 and their respective velocities are in the ratio of 1:2 but in opposite direction before impact. If the coefficient of restitution is, the velocities of separation of the balls will be equal to A. Original velocity in the same direction. B. Half the original velocity in the same direction. C. Half the original velocity in the opposite direction. D. Original velocity in the opposite direction.
The correct answer is option D, original velocity in the opposite direction.
Question 18. The angle which an inclined surface makes with the horiontal when a body placed on it is on the point of moving down, is called A. Angle of repose. B. Angle of friction. C. Angle of inclination. D. None of these.
The correct answer is option A, angle of repose.
Question 19. Work may be defined as A. Force x distance. B. Force x velocity. C. Force x acceleration. D. None of these.
The correct answer is option A, force x distance.
Question 20. A bullet weighing 200 grams is fired horizontally with a velocity of 25 meters per second from a gun carried on a carriage which together with the gun weighs 100 kilograms. The velocity of recoil of the gun will be A. 0.01 meters per second. B. 0.05 meters per second. C. 1.00 meters per second. D. 1.5 meters/c.
The correct answer is option B, 0.05 meter per second.
Question 21. The tension in a cable supporting a lift A. is more when the lift is moving downwards. B. is less when the lift is moving upwards. C. remains constant whether it moves downwards or upwards. D. is less when the lift is moving downwards. Question 21. The tension in a cable supporting a lift A. is more when the lift is moving downwards. B. is less when the lift is moving upwards. C. remains constant whether it moves downwards or upwards. D. is less when the lift is moving downwards.
The correct answer is option D, is less when the lift is moving downwards.
Question 22. A satellite moves in its orbit around the Earth due to A. gravitational force. B. centripetal force. C. centrifugal force. D. none of these.
The correct answer is option B, centripetal force.
Question 23. If three rigid rods are hinged together to form a triangle and are given rotary as well as translatory motion, the number of instantaneous centers of the triangle will be A. 1, B. 2, C. 3, D. 4, E. 5.
The correct answer is option C3.
Question 24. The mechanical advantage of an ideal machine is 100. For moving the local through 2 meters, the effort moves through A. 0.02 meters, B. 2 meters, C. 2.5 meters, D. 20 meters.
The correct answer is option A, 0.02 m.
Question 25. When a body in equilibrium undergoes an infinitely small displacement, work imagined to be done is known as A. Imaginary work, B. Negative work, C. Virtual work, D. None of these.
The correct answer is option C, virtual work.
Question 26. To attain the synchronous orbit, the launch of a satellite is done from a place A. On equator, B. On 30 degrees latitude, C. On 45 degrees latitude, D. On 60 degrees latitude, E. On the poles.
The correct answer is option A, on equator.
Question 27. Pick up the correct statement from the following. A. Nature plays an important role in the launch of a satellite. B. The Earth's gravity reduces the speed of a satellite by 32 km per second. C. The gravitational force relents as the satellite climbs higher. D. The gravitational intensity declines with height. E. All the above.
The correct answer is option E, all the above.
Question 28. If the radius of the Earth is 600 kilometers, the height of a mountain above sea level at the top of which a beat-seconds pendulum at sea level, loses 27 seconds a day, is A. 500 meters, B. 1,000 meters, C. 1,500 meters, D. 2,000 meters, E. 25,000 meters.
The correct answer is option D, 25,000 meters.
Question 29. The total time of collision and restitution of two bodies is called A. Time of collision, B. Period of collision, C. Period of impact, D. All the above.
The correct answer is option D, all the above.
Question 30. The length of a second's pendulum is A. 99.0 centimeters, B. 99.4 centimeters, C. 100 centimeters, D. 101 centimeters, E. 101.10 centimeters.
The correct answer is option B, 99.4 centimeters.
Question 31. A load of 500 kilograms was lifted through a distance of 13 centimeters by an effort of 25 kilograms which moved through a distance of 650 centimeters. The efficiency of the lifting machine is A. 50%, B. 40%, C. 55%, D. 30%.
The correct answer is option A, 50%.
Question 32. A string of length 90 centimeters is fastened to 2 points A and B at the same level 60 centimeters apart. A ring weighing 120 grams is slided on the string. A horizontal force P is applied to the ring such that it is in equilibrium vertically below B. The value of P is A. 40 grams, B. 60 grams, C. 80 grams, D. 100 grams.
The correct answer is option C, 80 g.
Question 33. Two forces act an angle of 120 degrees. If the greater force is 50 kilograms and their resultant is perpendicular to the smaller force, the smaller force is A. 20 kilograms, B. 25 kilograms, C. 30 kilograms, D. 35 kilograms, E. 40 kilograms.
The correct answer is option B, 25 kilograms.
Question 34. A uniform rod 9 meters long weighing 40 kilograms is pivoted at a point 2 meters from one end where a weight of 120 kilograms is suspended. The required force acting at the end in a direction perpendicular to rod to keep it equilibrium, at an inclination 60 degrees with horizontal, is A. 40 kilograms, B. 60 kilograms, C. 10 kilograms, D. 100 kilograms.
The correct answer is option C, 10 kilograms.
Question 35. If a particle is projected inside a horizontal tunnel which is 554 centimeters high with a velocity of 60 meters per second, the angle of projection for maximum range is A. 8 degrees, B. 9 degrees, C. 10 degrees, D. 11 degrees, E. 12 degrees.
The correct answer is option C, 10 degrees.
Thanks for watching. Please comment, like and share. Please comment, like and share.